Okay guys, good morning. So today a different experiment. I want to take you on a ride with me. We call this you may find this in American films, in fact there's an episode of Friends in which this happens. The term I want to use is a ride along. So today I want to take you on a ride along. In one episode of Friends, Phoebe's the blonde character, the blonde girl, she's dating a cop. She's dating a police officer, and so her friends Ross, Chandler, and Joey, they befriend her boyfriend, this guy. And one day he invites the boys to go with him on a ride along. So he's patrolling the city at night, and he takes the boys with him. And this is a ride along. In other words, you go for a ride and you bring some along with you. Okay? So that's what a ride along is. So today I want you to ride along with me. And for the purpose of this video, what I thought I would do, I thought perhaps it would be an interesting thing, would be for me to use one camera. I've got two cameras here. In one I'm showing you the street view, and on the other one I'm showing you the Waze view. And then as we drive, and as I drive, I'm going to be explaining to you a few things about road signs and the language we use when we are driving or when we're giving directions and so on. So for instance, right now, as you can see on Waze, my speed, the speedometer here, is showing that I'm driving at 64 kilometers an hour. So I'm speeding up. I'm stepping on the gas. So in American English, instead of saying, oh, you're stepping on the accelerator, which is also okay, you can say that, but the more colloquial thing is you're stepping on the gas. To step on the gas means to accelerate the car so that you move faster. In other words, you speed up. And now as I approach the traffic lights, which are green for me, which means I can go forward, I can go ahead, I have to slow down. So then I turn left, and now I'm just about to get on this avenue here called Madre Benvenuta Avenue. But ahead of us we have a speed bump, which is also called a hump. But we have to be careful with the word hump because it's also a verb and it's got a sexual connotation to it. So we're gonna stick with the speed bump. So I changed lanes because ahead of us we've got a set of traffic lights, and the one on the left is the one that controls the traffic for people who wants to take the turning on the left and go into the neighborhood here to the left. So that's why I moved to the right lane, which I'm in right now. But now I don't need to worry about that anymore, because from this point on all the traffic lights are just the same. It's one traffic light at each crossing, so I don't have to worry too much about remaining on the right or on the left, because I'm not gonna turn anyway. If I were, I should. So as I was saying, we have another set of traffic lights here, and let me see, oh yes, and to my left, in the middle of this avenue, we have something very nice, because we have a cycle path. It was built recently, so that nowadays people can go for a walk, and they can also ride their bicycles on this cycle path. I have to be careful, because the way I'm pronouncing it, it sounds like I'm talking about a criminal, like a psycho path. But actually, I'm talking about the path in the middle of the road for bicycles. So it's a bicycle path. English is one of these languages, you know, it's got these things. Sometimes words sound very similar, and if you're not careful the way you're pronouncing them, it can get a little bit confusing. And once again, we hit another traffic light at this junction here, and we have to wait until we can get into the main road again. The traffic light is red for us, which means we can't go ahead, we have to wait. And now we're to go, but we have to wait for the other drivers to start moving. Okay, and here they are. Okay. So this time the only option here is to turn right. I signaled it, but it was kind of redundant. I didn't have to, because I didn't have a choice. You know, for me, turning left at that junction there was not a choice. Okay, and here I'm going to turn left, but I'm going to go straight to the other side here, and then we're going to turn left again. And once again, this is kind of redundant. I mean, I signal all the time. I suppose it's just automatic to me, but again, at this corner here, at this junction here, turning right was not an option. But right ahead of us now, I can either turn right or left, so I'm going to signal right, because we're going to turn right. Okay, so we're gonna turn right here at this corner, and then we're gonna go straight ahead until we get to the roundabout at the end of this road. There's a roundabout there. Right here in the middle, we're going to hit another speed bump. Here it is. And then when we get to the end of this road, see there's a stop sign there, which means that I have to stop and wait. And the term that we use in English is the verb to yield. To yield means to allow the incoming traffic to go first. You know, it's because it's like they have the right to go first. Let's put it this way. You have to. So if you come to the roundabout the way I did, the people who are already going around, they're entitled to go first, you know, and we have to wait for them. That's the way it works. So and the verb we use for that is the verb to yield. It spells Y-E-L-D. And this thing here is a pedestrian crossing, so we have to watch out, because if there is a pedestrian, you know, on the sidewalk ready to cross the street, we should wait for them to cross the street before we go forward. And now I've signaled left because I've already arrived at my destination. So this is the building where I work, and this is our garage door. And basically that's it. Let's see, I've been recording for about 10 minutes and I think it was fun. It was a different experience. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm just gonna wait until we get so here when I get to this door, as you can see, we're going down because we have a ramp to go underground. Our parking lot, our garage is here underground, so I have to go around these columns here, and mine is the first one on the left here, adjoined to these two columns here. And that's it. Okay, so my name is Alfredo. This is Uncut English. I hope you enjoy the ride. See you in our next video. Bye for now.